and an enduring symbol of the spirit of Christmas.
Louder.
What?
Louder.
Okay. Saint Nicholas, an enduring symbol of the spirit of Christmas. Give generously to them and do so without a grudging heart. Then because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you put your hand to. Deuteronomy 15:10. Throughout the ages, many men have attempted to live by these words of God. One such man, known as Saint Nicholas of Myra, who generously and selflessly gave all that he had, was blessed by God with abundant riches and distinct honor. Although his aim was to help people anonymously, knowledge of his marvelous deeds and sacrificial gestures eventually circulated around the world. Nicholas rose quickly to distinguished positions in the church and was venerated as a saint during his lifetime. Because his life during the early years of the Middle Ages was so impacting, he continues to live on symbolically as an icon of Christmas, the most beloved of Christian holidays, and serving as enduring inspiration to all. Nicholas was born to pious and prosperous parents in 275 AD in Lycia Patera, which is modern-day Turkey. When Nicholas was 12 years old, his parents sadly died of a ruthless and devastating plague. Because he was an only child, he inherited all of his parents' lavish wealth, leaving him an orphan. His parents' passing led his uncle, the bishop, to adopt him. In an attempt to dissuade him from helping riffraff or poor people, his aunt and cousin coaxed him to become a merchant. However, his heart for the less fortunate compelled him to continue his kind acts and selfless deeds. Impressively, through diligent work and purposeful dedication, he became a priest at the age of 17 and a bishop at the age of 19. After he returned from monastery, he became the bishop of Myra, which is near modern-day Phoeniki, Turkey, a district on the Mediterranean coast. His young adult life immediately began to reflect a saintly heart. Nicholas's benevolent behavior intertwined with what was most likely legend and myth quickly elevated him to sainthood. Freely, he shared his wealth. Once, he secretly gave gold to a needy father whose daughters, because of St. Nicholas' generosity, did not have to be sold into slavery. After 2 bags of gold were dropped through the window, the father, who desired to know the identity of their bountiful benefactor, watched the windows and watched carefully. Down the chimney came a final bag of gold. Generous gifts coming down the chimney may sound familiar. St. Nicholas was also known to pray and bless ships and sailors, and became known as a patron saint of sailors during his life in a coastal community. Calming stormy seas, bringing murdered children back to life, and frequently multiplying food supplies during times of intense need were part of a list of Christ-like miracles which St. Nicholas was credited. Interestingly, St. Nicholas was also present as a part of the Council of Nicaea, where the belief in the Holy Trinity was established, and December 25th was chosen as the celebratory date of Jesus' birth. While some refute the claim that St. Nicholas was actually present at the Council of Nicaea, others insisted that not only was he there, but he punched a fellow council member in the face for suggesting that Jesus was not divine. Although St. Nicholas was thought of as a kind and gentle man, he was not timid and was known to stand boldly for his beliefs. After St. Nicholas's death on December 6, 343 AD, the legend of St. Nicholas spread throughout the world. Beginning with the gift exchange on the eve of his death, the tradition of St. Nicholas immediately began to grow in popularity. Because this gift exchange occurred in December, and it was believed that St. Nicholas was present at the Council of Nicaea, where the Christmas date was set to December 25th, the occasions melded together, making gift giving a part of celebrating the birth of Christ. After Myra came under Arab occupation in the 11th century, Italian sailors moved Nicholas's remains to Bari, Italy, which caused the legend of St. Nicholas to expand across the globe. Various countries each developed their own unique version of the saintly figure. In Germany, he became known as Kris Kringle. In France, they called him Père Noël, and in the Scandinavian countries, named their winter wonder worker Sinterklaas. This particular character was skinny, stern, and strict. His image would give rise to the belief that you better not pout and you better not cry, because misbehavior was unacceptable. A naughty child may have been the recipient of a lump of coal from Sinterklaas. After the Puritans, who viewed St. Nicholas as an antichrist and these traditions unchristian, settled in the New World in the 1620s, they outlawed the celebration of Christmas altogether for 150 years. However, in the 1770s, after the Dutch settlers brought the tradition of Sinterklaas to New Amsterdam, now New York, children and their families enthusiastically bought into the tradition of the gift exchange, and the celebration of Christmas was restored. Over time, the pronunciation of the name Sinterklaas evolved into Santa Claus, and his image was shaped by various artists and writers. Eventually, in 1823, Clement Clarke Moore penned the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," which gave a verbal description of our modern-day Santa Claus. When Thomas Nast, the well-known artist who became famous for creating the donkey and the elephant symbols for the Democrat and Republican parties, was asked to illustrate Mr. Moore's Christmas poem, a visual image of the bright, jolly old elf with a round old belly and rosy cheeks was permanently etched into American culture. From a 1930s Coca-Cola advertisement drawn by artist Handon Sandblom gave Santa Claus his final makeover. The ads depicted Santa as more portly, cheery, and grandfatherly, with a ruddy complexion. These representations make Santa Claus one of the most recognizable images in the world today. Although the appearance of a red-suited Santa is a man-made invention, his spirit of loving kindness and generosity was inspired by the character and the saintly Christian Nicholas and Myra. Most significantly, his character came to be known worldwide, and the traditions associated with his life became linked to our celebration of Christmas. Exchanging gifts, which is one of the oldest of Christmas customs, is a lasting symbol of Christianity because we help the needy and love our neighbors as ourselves. From Myra to America, the spirit and heart of St. Nicholas is a perfect representation of the song, Jesus Loves the Little Children. Truly, the character of St. Nicholas is like Jesus, showing unconditional love to us all.